like binoculars, which means that he can see far away really, really well. Up close, however, his vision's a bit pants. And by having these cylindrical shaped eyeballs, it means we've all got 7 bones in our neck. But Grafton's not a person, he's an owl. And so he's got 14 bones in his neck, and that helps him move his head that little bit further. Now, he can't turn his head all the way around. If you eat chicken nuggets, you can imagine it's a chicken nugget with slightly more fluff. Grafton can't turn his head 360 degrees because that'd be silly. His head would fall off. But he can do about 270 degrees, and that means that he can see animals on the site. Other animals we've got that are crepuscular include our anteater and our tapir. And if you say crepuscular 3 times fast, it sounds like a French drum player. Now, Grafton's vision is quite good, but it has its limits, so it's not what he relies on to catch his prey. Grafton's got 2 ears.
2?
They're not on the side of his head, and they're not on the top of his head.
What?
They're on the front of his face. He's got 1 ear here, 1 ear here.
Gosh.
One is bigger than the other, and they are different shapes.
No way.
This means that the same sound can sound different depending on which ear it arrives at and when. And it gives him incredible auditory perception. Comes out during the day, he's got yellow coloured eyes like I was saying earlier. That's because he eats daytime prey. Pascal eats things like locusts, crickets, beetles, maggots, worms. He can take prey down as large as a mouse or
Look at like I was like
a frog or a newt. And a frog or a newt can fill him up for about a week. Not because he'll eat it and it'll last that long, but these guys, like I said, are burrowing owls. They burrow, they live underground. And they actually live in groups of up to about 8 individuals. In that burrow, they will have a special chamber called a larder. And in that larder, they will bring back those frogs, those newts, those mice, and leave them to rot. By leaving those carcasses to rot underground, it attracts the beetles, the maggots and worms to him. He doesn't have to go outside and risk getting eaten by things like jackals or hawks or any other larger predators. These guys have basically evolved Deliveroo.
Deliveroo.
Yeah. He's got very long legs. Might not look like it, but his legs are as long as his body, and he doesn't weigh that much. Pascal, thank you. This bird weighs this morning about 132 grams. For reference, my mobile weighs about 230. He's lighter than your phone. He's not very strong. He's not very smart. So he's doing a good job today. But he is fast. These guys can run up to speeds of I think about
Oh.
of about 15 kilometers per hour. A little bit faster. No, that's
Just look straight at me.
He doesn't like this bit, and I can't imagine why. I don't like running. Come on. Really? Like we're going there. Everyone say bye, Pascal! Like I said at the start of the talk, it's just really important, especially especially with this one. You might have noticed she's a bit grumpy, she's been shouting, she's been rocking the box. She will crash into you if you come into the arena, so please just don't.
Yeah, Dobby's gonna crash into me.
Yeah, scary.
Yeah, I ignore me.
So it's not a golden eagle.
Oh.
Harris Oaks are super intelligent. They hunt in packs of about 6 to 8 individuals. Santa as a female is bigger. In the castle you can see just how broad her wings are as she flies down. Come on. Come on. Up. That's the lady. That's the wall. So while she's up there, she's going to have a look around. The seagulls don't like her because they think she's a funny coloured buzzard. She soars out, she's got broad wings, she's got quite fast speed. You saw the distance she covered compared to the distance I covered. She's caught a prey with her feet. She's now ripping it apart. Owls will eat their prey whole and regurgitate it in little cast pellets, whereas Santa will catch the prey, and this is where she's most vulnerable because she strips it apart. What she's doing now is mantling, which is where she covers her prey so that she herself doesn't get predated on, and it's where we get the phrase mantle piece from. You can take that home. For myself, Grafton, Pascal and Sandra, thank you very much guys. Enjoy the rest of your day.